What is up? What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Yeah. Y'all streaming? This is the music recording network stream, baby. Don't know what's the difference. Anyway, check this out, man, without a doubt. First of all, I'm shocked over the fact that this female she's a beautiful looking little lady. Foolio female murdered. Foolio's female. I guess the girlfriend was carrying a gun or something. Murderer. Foolio, wait a minute. Foolio female murderer. The one that did, one of the females that's caught up in this basically, is caught laughing in the courtroom. It's insane. They caught her smiling and laughing. This is not a joking matter, man. This is not a joking matter, bruh. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Hey, let's check this bad boy out. This is crazy, man. Here we go.
You had come into contact with that motor vehicle, that there was an individual still inside of it, a deceased individual?
Correct.
That's Alicia Andrews, the only woman accused of killing Julio Foolio. She's facing life in prison, yet started laughing in court as videos of Julio's lifeless body played. What she said next had the courtroom frozen, and word is payback might already be brewing. Picture this, the courtroom silent as footage shows over 100 shots fired in a Tampa hotel parking lot in the early hours. The victim, 26-year-old Jacksonville rapper Julio Foolio, real name Charles Andrew Jones II, celebrating what would be his final birthday. While the prosecutor described the ambush showing raw footage of Julio's body, something shocking happened at the defense table. Alicia Andrews, 22, no gang ties, no street rep, wasn't remorseful. She laughed, grinned, and touched up her makeup like she was taking a selfie instead of facing a possible life sentence. The 4K footage from October 22nd, 2025, day one of her trial in Hillsborough County Court, went viral instantly. Hip-hop pages like Daily Loud got 751,000 views. Kids post hit over 820,000. Comments were wild, calling her cold-blooded, disrespectful, and completely unbothered as the court replayed a young man's death. But who is Alicia Andrews? How did a woman with no connection to Jacksonville's deadly street politics get tied to one of Florida's most infamous rap murders? And why laugh as prosecutors detailed a hellish onslaught that left Foolio dead and 3 others shot? To get it, you gotta rewind. Back when rap lyrics weren't just music, lyrics were warnings, and social media could land you in deadly trouble. Somewhere in that chaos, a young woman's connection to the wrong guy allegedly pulled her into a setup the feds say was planned to the minute. June 22nd, 2024, Foolio posted his birthday plans on Instagram, not knowing that celebration would kick off a nightmare.
Hey, the pool party start today at 5, 6 o'clock. If you already got the address, pull up, man. You got the address, pull up. If you need the address, DM me right now. The pool party start at 5, 6 o'clock.
That one post, prosecutors say, was basically like dropping a GPS pin for his enemies. Julio Foolio, 26, already surviving multiple hit attempts, was in Tampa, celebrating, far from his deadly Jacksonville turf. The war between his 6-block crew and rival ATK and 1,200 sets had been raging nearly a decade. This wasn't just beef, it was an all-out war. Over 30 lives had been lost since the early 2000s, fueled by diss tracks and social media taunts. Rappers bragged about murders, smoked on dead ops, and even danced on graves. Every track, every post blurred the line between music and mayhem. That night, Foolio hit Teaser's strip club around 9 p.m., then moved to Truth 18 nightclub on Bush Boulevard for the after-hours scene. He was live on social media posting clips, surrounded by his crew, enjoying what seemed like just another night out, not knowing his location was already a target.
We can't do it for my birthday now. Everybody talk about the stairs. Deep as hell, 20 deep.
But about 200 miles away in Jacksonville, 5 people were already in motion, an operation that had been planned for days. Prosecutors say it included surveillance cars, modified straps with brass catches to leave no shells, and ski masks bought just for the hit. Alicia Andrews wasn't a gang soldier or street vet. Far from it. Born February 9th, 2003, she had no criminal record, no street rep, nothing to suggest she'd been caught up in that world. Her only link came through love. Her boyfriend, Isaiah Chance, 21, allegedly deep in ATK and 1,200 sets, longtime rivals of Julio's crew. Phone records and footage later showed Andrews and Chance in a silver Chevy Cruze, driving 200 miles from Jacksonville to Tampa on June 22nd, tracking Foolio's every move. They followed him from an Airbnb kicked out for overcrowding to the strip club, then the after party, feeding real-time updates to shooters in a black Chevy Impala. Messages from Andrews' phone about booking a Tampa Airbnb and license plate readers tracking both cars down I-75 added to the state's case. Straight drive, deadly intent. Her defense painted a different picture, claiming she thought it was a romantic getaway with her toxic on and off boyfriend. Lawyers Malcolm and Jeremy McLeon argued she'd been manipulated and trapped, not plotting murder. But Judge Michelle Cisco shut it down in August 2024, ruling she didn't qualify for duress under Florida law. The court decided Andrews wasn't just a bystander, she was involved.
Alicia Andrews, these are her co-conspirators. Rashad Murphy, Davion Murphy, Sean Gaithright is her boyfriend at the time, Isaiah Chance. These were the 5 conspirators.
That ruling wiped out one of Andrews' biggest legal moves, leaving her team scrambling to argue she didn't know about the setup, that she was just caught in the mix, not a true co-conspirator. After Foolio and his crew got kicked out of their first Airbnb for rolling too deep, they pulled up to Home 2 Suites by Hilton on McKinley Drive near USF. Around 4:30 a.m. on June 23rd, Foolio rode shotgun in a Dodge Charger with Xavier Edwards driving and Gino Norris in the back seat. 2 more cars of his crew pulled up behind, stacking the hotel's covered entrance. What happened next? Pure chaos. And it was all caught on multiple cameras. Surveillance, hotel footage, even a Tesla's Sentry mode recorded every angle. The prosecution's opening statement painted it as something demonic, breaking down every second of the attacks.
A plot that had been hatched between them with every single one of their collective evil intentions directed into one common purpose, one common goal. The premeditated murder of Charles Jones.
What? The silver Chevy Cruze, Chance driving, Andrews in the passenger seat, did a slow recon pass by the hotel, then flipped a U-turn and circled back. Prosecutors say every move mattered, claiming they gave the final green light, confirming Foolio's exact location before the ambush. Seconds later, chaos erupted. 3 masked gunmen jumped out of the black Chevy Impala. 18-year-old Sean Gaithright, 30-year-old Rashad Murphy, and 27-year-old Davion Murphy, all dressed in black, faces hidden under ski masks and balaclavas. Then came what prosecutors called a vortex of gunfire. Over 100 rounds from high-powered rifles, choppers chambered in .556 and .300 blackout, plus a Glock 19 switched to full auto. The sound alone had people ducking for cover like a war zone.
They moved rapidly into their pre-planned positions, into their firing locations. And then they immediately unleashed a hellish onslaught.
Those rifles were rigged with black mesh brass catchers, designed to trap shell casings so no evidence got left behind. Even with over 100 rounds fired, investigators only found 31 9mm shells from the Glock, while the Dodge Charger's hood, windshield, and doors looked like Swiss cheese. Foolio was hit multiple times. Bullets tore through his heart, lungs, aorta, liver, and muscles. Xavier Edwards tried desperately to escape the kill zone, driving the shredded Charger, but he got hit too. Gino Norris caught a bullet in the upper right arm in a nearby Nissan Altima, and Camilla Bentley was struck through the back window. The entire hit lasted seconds. A cold military-style takedown that left Foolio dead at 26 and 3 others wounded. Armani Turner and the crew ran for their lives, leaving trails of blood up to the 3rd floor. After the ambush, the suspects scattered with precision. The Black Impala went to Polk County where Gaithright hit it, while Andrews, Chance, and Rashad Murphy took a 208-mile, 3-hour Uber back to Jacksonville. Around 1 p.m., just hours after the shooting, chilling messages popped up. One from Gaithright's phone, allegedly from a Murphy brother. "I'm coming home. My thirst is quenched. Pop a bottle of Don Julio today." A twisted nod to both Don Julio tequila and Foolio's stage name. Gathright even posted a photo sipping Don Julio, bragging like it was a victory toast. Prosecutors say this showed just how heartless the crew was. Andrews allegedly ditched her phone 2.5 days later, proving she knew she was guilty and was covering her tracks. To understand how this all happened, you need the deadly backdrop, Jacksonville's street wars. For over a decade, the city has been torn apart by one of the most violent rap feuds in modern history, leaving 30+ dead, countless broken families, and viral diss tracks mocking the fallen. Foolio's 6-block gang, aka KTA, killed them all, fought ATK, Ace's top killers, and 1,200 gangs. The feud traces back to 2017, when Foolio's 18-year-old cousin, Zion Malik Brown, was murdered, igniting years of retaliation. Music videos became threats, and social media broadcast the violence to the world. National attention came in 2018, when Yungeen Ace, Kenyatta Bullard, survived an ambush that killed 3, including his brother and Royale Devin Smith Jr., 23. Ace blamed 6-block, sparking a revenge wave. By 2022, ATK was labeled a structured criminal organization by the U.S. Attorney's Office, with 1,200 as allies in the war against 6-block. This war wasn't just fought in the streets, it was broadcast and celebrated online. Drill rap became Jacksonville's soundtrack of chaos, turning diss tracks and murder brags into real-time documentation of the feud. Foolio's infamous track, When I See You, name-dropped dead ATK members, referencing murders so cold fans said it felt like a confession. He filmed videos at fake graves, danced on burial plots, popped champagne on graves, and threw gang signs to disrespect the dead, all while racking up millions of views on YouTube and Instagram.
Mr. Jones, you will see in the evidence, not only produced this music, he produced music videos. Videos where he would travel to the gravesides of these individuals, or a graveside that was used in lieu of their graveside, and do things during the video like lay on their graves and sing around their graves and use sarcastic lyrics, pour champagne on their graves, rubbing it in the faces of ATK and 1,200.
ATK and 1,200 hit back hard. Yungeen Ace's 2021 track, Who I Smoke, sampling Vanessa Carlton's 1,000 Miles, went viral with a catchy hook, but the lyrics were ruthless, mocking dead 6-block members by name and bragging about smoking their homies. The beef didn't stop. Within 48 hours of Foolio's death, Ace dropped another track referencing the Tampa ambush, even mentioning 5 in the Morning and Mr. Six, showing how music and murders were dangerously intertwined. Disrespect continued. In late 2023, Foolio and Bully Gang filmed themselves at Royale Smith Jr.'s grave, posting online, sparking ATK and NHG revenge. Casualties went beyond rappers, young affiliates, innocent bystanders, even kids were caught in the crossfire. In March 2023, 16-year-old Adrian McKenzie, BGY Bay, Bully Gang, was killed at Moncrief Park, 3 others wounded. Weeks later, gunfire at his memorial wounded a woman. In August, 18-year-old Bully Gang rapper Jaquan Pickens, Jake Jitt, died during an I-95 chase mocked in ATK diss tracks. By October, ATK rapper Antonio Tilly Jr. was killed in a setup. In December, Bully Gang rapper Julian Rico Osama House was shot dead outside a studio, showing how music and violence fed off each other. Even children weren't saved. In January 2025, 7-year-old Brian Allen was caught in crossfire during a shooting targeting an ATK rapper. Retaliation for the diss track 6 Ways to Die. The cycle of revenge continued, claiming innocent lives while the streets stayed hot. Foolio's fame made him a walking target. As 6-block's public face, his drill rap tracks racked up millions of views and followers. He survived at least 4 hit attempts, including a serious one on October 7, 2023, shot in a Dodge Charger but survived. Ballistics later linked rounds from that attempt to weapons tied to Tampa suspects, proving months of planning. Foolio often bragged online about surviving, even claiming voodoo rituals, ignoring his mother's warnings to quit rap. Now, all 5 suspects tied to his death face first-degree premeditated murder charges. Prosecutors seek the death penalty for the 3 alleged shooters: Sean Gathright, 18, ATK/1200 Glock and .223, linked to Tampa and October attacks; Rashad Murphy, 30, 1200, booked the Airbnb used in the plot, arrested July 30, 2024, and Davian Murphy, 27, 1200, cousin of Rashad, on the run 6 months before capture. Andrews, facing life, is spared the death penalty due to no gang ties. Isaiah Chance, 21, Andrews' boyfriend, ATK/1200, acted as planner and lookout, arrested January 6, 2025, with guns and bully gang posters found at his home. The investigation moved fast. Tampa PD and Jacksonville Sheriff's Office used surveillance, cell records, license plate readers, and ballistics. By July 27, 2024, Gathright, Chance, and Andrews were in custody. Rashad Murphy was arrested July 30th. Davian Murphy was captured January 6, 2025. All five were charged in Hillsborough County with first-degree murder, conspiracy, and attempted murder. Gang enhancements brought death penalty eligibility for the shooters. Bond was denied for all in August 2024. Andrews was pregnant at the time, offered an 18-year plea deal, but rejected it, choosing trial. Jury selection began October 1st, 2025 in Hillsborough County. Opening statements painted a picture of meticulously planned murder. Attackers moving like ninjas, coordinated to create a vortex of high-powered rifle fire. Surveillance footage proved the ambush was calculated. Prosecutors argued Andrews' role as lookout made her legally responsible under Florida's law of principles, even if she didn't pull the trigger. The defense painted Andrews as an outsider, unaware of her boyfriend's deadly world. She wasn't masked, dressed like the shooters, and cooperated with detectives. Prosecutors countered with alleged lies contradicting phone records and footage. Day one testimony included partygoers describing chaos, and expert witnesses detailed gang ties and motivations. Andrews' case was separated from the other four because of no gang ties. They'll face trial jointly in April 2026. Authorities are on high alert to prevent retaliation. Though the January 2025 shooting that killed Brian Allen shows the violence persists, even Youngin Ace's name appeared repeatedly during the investigation, with viral videos suggesting bounties tied to him, though no charges were filed.
I'm the one that smacked Foolio that night when he got dropped at his birthday celebration, bro. Ace had that money on his head, you know, Ace had him put that 10K up, told me to slide.
Police investigated an online confession but found it false. After the arrests, Youngin Ace addressed Julio's death in an Instagram Live, claiming they'd spoken recently and he told Julio to stay out the way. He said, "That's sad. I don't condone that," but social media was skeptical. One user wrote, "Nobody believes that shit, just trying to take the heat off himself." Both Jacksonville Sheriff's Office and Tampa Police confirmed there's no active investigation targeting Ace, though his name keeps surfacing in the beef's drama. As gang structure testimony continues, major questions remain. Did Alicia Andrews really have no idea she was part of a murder plot, as her defense claims, or was she an active participant helping track Foolio to his death? Will the jury side with circumstantial evidence, phone pings, and surveillance placing her nearby, or accept the prosecution's argument that her role as lookout makes her just as guilty as the shooters? And what will happen to her co-defendants when their capital trial begins in April 2026? Will prosecutors send 3 young men to death row for a gang murder sparked by rap lyrics and social media disrespect? Even bigger, will this case and the shocking death of 26-year-old Julio Foolio finally spark a reckoning with the deadly mix of drill rap, gang violence, and social media, which has already claimed over 30 lives in Jacksonville alone? One fact is clear. On June 23rd, 2024, in a Tampa hotel parking lot, Julio Foolio took his last breath celebrating his birthday. A life cut brutally short. Another casualty in America's deadliest collision of music, murder, and social media.
I'm still speechless, man. God dang, young, you mean to tell me I can't get over that female that's up in there, man? Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Shout out to the enders, man. Let me know if you're an ender, meaning that you made it to the end of this video. Leave it in the comments, bro. That helped the channel to grow and all that type of stuff. Leave me a comment. I can't believe this female is in there, man. Oh my God. Well, if you're born and raised in the hood and you believe in that life and them guns and stuff, y'all dancing on other people's graves and stuff. Lord. I can't believe this, man. You using your life. You don't believe in him? That's clear. But I just died, cuz. You don't have nothing you want to live for, maybe? Maybe they don't have Poor thing, man. I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't want to do this. Hey, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Shout out to my enders. Let me know if you're an ender in the comments. Y'all take me take me light, take me slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.